Good morning, day 2. So progress from yesterday. Dun, 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 dun. This is actually the other way. As you can see, this took me 6 hours to do. I had a lot of problems. So, some things that I've learned. I knot the thread constantly when I'm trying to pull the flosses through, and I've watched so many videos and people telling me on their way and what's the best way to do it. I still haven't figured it out. I run into knotting it all the time, no matter what method I do. So either I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it too fast, I don't know. But that took me a great deal of time. I have some strings that are just like completely knotted, and I've given up and I just went to a different color. Sorry. Yeah, that's not great. Then you gotta thread the needle, and it takes me a very long time. I usually do one floss at a time if there's multiple flosses in there, because I would literally spend 10 minutes trying to thread a needle, and it's like, how is this fun? How is this fun? Some other problems that I've run into, I have knotted the string because it's so long. Here. There's my needle right here. Yeah, so probably too long, except for the thing is that this is how they came. So I'm assuming this is what the company wants me to use, like this amount of length, I don't know. Also, I'm afraid that I am going to run out of thread because I've had to throw out a couple of them because of this issue. So the knotting doesn't necessarily catch up to you until like later on, and then you're like trying to pull through, and then you're like, oh no. It's knotted on both sides to me, front and back. It's broken string before, so then I'm in like the middle of it, and I'm like, well, now I have to go pull it through, like pull it through the bottom, and then somehow knot it in the back if I have enough, and sometimes I have to completely go back. I have messed up on several of them and had to pull out the stitches, which made me really nervous, and I like definitely that was almost a breaking point, because I was like, I'm gonna pull out the wrong string, or I'm gonna break the cheesecloth canvas, I don't know, thing. But we made it through. I've done the silly mistake a lot of threading through the same hole. So like if one box is below the other box, and I go here, and then I'm supposed to go here to here, and then here to here, I've threaded through this, and so it's like, and I'm like, oh great. And of course it's my last box, like, of color. So I have to go back multiple times and redo the box underneath it to get so I don't use the same peg hole for the top box. That seems really complicated to explain, but this is just, my working diary on what I'm running into. I did make the decision to sew in front of Antoine, because I don't think this will get done if I don't. I don't think he knows exactly what I'm doing, which is just fine, but he's very nosy, so he'll probably figure it out. But I thought it was like nice and thoughtful, and hopefully he will appreciate it, and if I get to Joe's, hopefully Joe will appreciate it. But yeah, that's kind of day 2. I'm gonna hopefully make some more progress. I am feeling a little discouraged because this took me 6 hours, and I'm hoping I see more progress today by the end of today. And I know it's like beginner, you got to get in the flow, you got to understand things. These are problems you work through. That being said, it's so hard to count the boxes. I want a landmark other than the starting point to count like how many rows up am I at now. So things like that, and I'm hoping it gets easier. I really am. I hope I find like a large color and I'm not going through multiple, because believe it or not, this is 3 colors. It's the white right here, then there's a mix in between the two because it's supposed to be a gradient, and then there's a dark gray that goes like this. And so this is actually supposed to be, I believe, his beard. So that's where we're at right now, and I will show you day 3, what I've done today. So signing off.